tumekuwa na viongozi na uongozi tofauti kwa constituency yetu ya Kitutu Chache South since independence. We had our first member of parliament, alikuwa anaitwa Dr. Sagini. The second member of parliament akakuwa Dr. Zakari Onyonka. Then tukawa na both are late, Dr. Sagini and Dr. Onyonka, may their souls rest in peace. Then we had Jimmy Angwenyi, who led us for some time before the constituency was split. Bado hako na ni mzee wetu ambaye tunajivunia. Then later constituency kawa split. Sasa tukawa kutoka ile Kitutu Chache mzima, sasa tukawa na Kitutu Chache North na Kitutu Chache South. So kwa South tukawa na our first member of parliament alikuwa ni mheshimiwa ambaye ni senator wetu kwa sasa, Mheshimiwa Richard Onyonka. So he became our first member of parliament as Kitutu Chache South. And then pia alituongoza kidogo tukiwa the one constituency which was Kitutu. Then baadaye 2022 tukawa na senator alituongoza for 3 terms, and then tukawa sasa na the incumbent or the current member of parliament ambaye tulimwelect 2022 ambaye ni rafiki yangu Anthony Kibagendi. So mimi nimekuwa na haja na nimetamani kuingia kwa politics na uongozi wa Kitutu Chache South. Si 2022, hata mbeleni nilikuwa nataka. But saa zingine nilikuwa najihisi kwa sababu ya masomo, kazi pia. Wacha nimalize maneno yangu ya masomo. Even as early as nikiwa university. I have looked at all those leaderships vile nimesema, but sasa my focus, na nasemanga hivi, kila kiongozi na kila uongozi ambao tulikuwa nao had their challenges. Our first ever members of parliament, the main challenge ilikuwa ni kuset kuset office, kuset structures and all that. They had their own challenges. The second generation members of parliament, they had so many other issues they're handling. Currently, we always focus on the current leadership and we challenge it. I have been greatly let me not say wacha nistumie maneno makali sana, but lazima niseme sijafurahishwa na ule uongozi. Haimaanishi hata angenifurahisha bado ningeingia tu kwa siasa, because msukumo ulikuwa mwingi na watu wangu pia walikuwa wameniambia tafadhali ikiwezekana pia unaweza kuja utusaidie. But the main for the last 4 years, kwa sababu sasa miaka 4 imeisha tangu awe kwa ofisi, na nimemulika, nimeona na nimepata reports ambazo vile kazi inaendelea. Because kazi yetu ya representation, kazi ya MP representation, legislation na oversight. Kitutu Chache South, we feel overwhelmingly unrepresented.
Aendi bunge au wawakilishi kwa
bungeni.
Kumaanisha nini?
Member of parliament kazi yake ya kwanza ni kurepresent watu yake. When I talk on my behalf and watu ya Kitutu Chache South, everyone feels unrepresented.
In which way?
Why am I saying everyone feels unrepresented? Kwa sababu mbunge ambaye tulichagua 2022, mimi binafsi na the greater majority ya Kitutu Chache South residents feel our member of parliament, with due respect, represents himself and his interests. He does not in any way represent the interest of us, the people of Kitutu Chache South, who elected him. Number 2, we feel that our member of parliament has not done enough legislation to represent our interests. And finally, in oversight, we feel that he has done a lot of oversight for his own benefit, but not to the benefit of the people. He has tremendously excelled in isolating the people of Kitutu Chache South from the rest of the country. And that is his major agenda or his major achievement, because that one he has done. The people of Kitutu Churches South, because we cannot all go to parliament, we cannot all shout and say our needs, our representative should be able to make us feel part of an establishment. But it is clear, it's day and light, that through his actions or inactions, he has succeeded to isolate our people from the rest of the system, from the county level and even to the national level. And you'll allow me to say this. It is not wrong for people to be in opposition or in government. Yeah. And in any case, no one goes to election to be in opposition. Ni election inaisha, mmoja anashinda, forms government, mmoja anashindwa, becomes opposition. Yes, they were elected in the Azimio coalition under ODM.
Yeah.
Therefore, they became opposition because they lost. But our people did not expect that we must remain opposition and just oppose anything for the sake of it or for publicity. And you can see, he, even in the same opposition that he landed, or therefore Kitutu Churches South found itself in, he is not even in the original Azimio. He's on ODM on paper, but we already know the party propositions or the party alliance that he has already made. I will say this, and it's there in public media. If he claims that government is bad or government has not done ABCD, of course everyone has a right to criticize. So then he claims to want to lead us to the opposition and a united opposition and into the future government. It is now day and light. It's clear like day and light. In his latest utterances, we can clearly see that he is targeting an individualistic agenda. Because even in that opposition, he is again leading troops to exit. You saw the verbal attacks he made to Rigathi Gachagua and other opposition members, claiming that they can as well move out of opposition. So first, he has made sure we are not, and we are isolated from government. When you come to the county politics, he's at loggerheads with the governor, accusing and attacking and abusing the governor 24 hours. It is his right, isolating us from county government. The MCAs, we have 5 wards, therefore 5 MCAs. Surely, there is not even one MCA you can work with as a leader, as a member of parliament. He is at loggerheads with all the MCAs. And that means there can never be coordinated development in our constituency. Because when you go to Bogeka ward, he's fighting the MCA there. When you go to Bogusero ward, he's fighting with the MCA there. When you go to Kitutu Central ward, he's fighting with the MCA there. When you go to what you call the Nyakoe ward, he is always peddling rumors and undermining the MCA there for known and other unknown reasons. Same to Yatieko ward. He is fighting with the governor and then the national government. Now he's again at loggerheads with the so-called united opposition that is part of the leadership. Surely, my people of Kitutu Churches South, is that the direction we want to take? And these are in public domain. We know that he has always claimed that government is fighting him or attacking him. It is in public domain that he attacked a citizen, a private citizen in a restaurant, punched him and kicked him. Then he was sought to be arrested. What was the first escape? He claimed that the government wants to arrest him.
Was the matter reported?
Yes, it was reported. The matter is in court. But he quickly went to the media and claimed that the government is pursuing him. Who then fight for the rights of the guy or the gentleman he attacked? We have seen that When we joined the race in 2023, and this one I want to put it square on his table. You remember, for those of us, to Church South, when we entered into the race and declared that we are coming for this seat in 2027, he quickly coined a very derogatory term, referring to us as some small rats. Some small rats.
He called you rats.
Rats. Some small rats, not even big rats.
Small rats.
Small rats that have been sent by the senator to fight him. That one he can deny or not deny. Senator Onyonka. Kibagendi himself referred to some of us as small rats that have been sent by the Senator Onyonka to undermine him.
That is in 2023.
That was in 2023.
Yeah.
I'm now wondering where those rats disappeared to and how all of a sudden...
You are one of the rats.
I believe I was one of the rats who was sent by then Senator. So I'm wondering how
was it true?
Well, of course, I'm not a rat. That's number one. Therefore, it is...
Were you sent?
The leadership that I'm trying to bring to Kitutu Church South is for the people and by the people. It is inborn and it is meant to take us to the next level. So the question is, how come that the same senator who purportedly, as per Kibagendi, had sent some small rats to fight him, how come now he is in dalliance with him? Did those rats just simply disappear? Of the latest attack is on some of us who are seeking this electoral position in 2027. He went to the media, I think a week ago, and claimed that the government, led by His Excellency William Ruto, has sent some small boys to come and fight him in the constituency of Kitutu Church South.
Small boys?
Small boys, meaning myself and maybe others. Small boys to fight him in the constituency, sent by the government of Dr. William Ruto. So one thing I want to remind Kibagendi is this, maybe just forgot. The president does not and is not a voter in Kitutu Church South. So claiming that the president is coming to send small boys to get you out, I think it is a misconception. The president, the last I checked, votes in his home in Sugoi. And he has one vote, just like you, Kibagendi. So when you claim that some people have been sent to fight you, I just want to remind you that the election cycle is very clear. No one needs to be sent to fight you. Every 5 years, there will be an election and new leaders will emerge. And if you perform well, you may be re-elected.
Has he performed?
And I'm going to highlight, he has totally underperformed, but he has to thrive in chaos. He has to try and disorganize everyone. He has to try and make people, fight, so that he may find a reason. And he must also try and look for a perceived or whether a real or perceived wave, so that he can ride on and survive in the next election. So I want to make it very clear to him that he is the biggest beneficiary of government. When he claims that government has sent small boys to fight him, the government led by Dr. William Ruto, he should know that first and foremost, he's a member of parliament. Therefore, he has a salary paid by the government of Kenya. Of course, not by Dr. William Ruto, but by the government of Kenya. So he's the biggest beneficiary of government. He runs a CDF kitty worth 200 million plus every year. So who are these small boys who've been sent to fight him? Who is the small boy? I think it's him, because he has a kitty, 200 million by the CDF, he has a salary every month, and he is busy claiming that we have been sent to fight him. How I wish then, now that he has claimed so, then the government and the United Democratic Alliance party to empower some of us and actually give us those resources and then prove to him that actually government can send. That notwithstanding, we need to make it very clear. None of us, at least not me, has been sent by government to fight him. He is government because he earns from government. He has a kitty run by government of 200 million plus. And just to remind him that he was the biggest beneficiary of the deputy president. He was his youth director when the president was the deputy president for 4.5 years. So the current president supported him. So if there's a beneficiary of government, it's him. So to turn around and claim that some of us have been sent and use derogatory terms like small boys, I wish he knew who is referring to small boys. Because we know how small boys look like. I think they look like him 3 times. Why I say these are to come out clear is simple. He has persistently deviated from his core responsibilities to just be a fighter of, as he claims, fighting for people's rights, fighting for people's development and interests, while he's just doing all this for showbiz and politics in order to win hearts of the innocent Mwananchi of Kitutu Church South. So I want to appeal to the people of Kitutu Church South. Do not be used as a stepping stone. Do not be used as a briefcase, for someone to achieve other personal interests that do not in any way resonate with our people.